Glasgow. Conor McGregor laid out all of his options for his next fight on Friday night in Glasgow, just 4 weeks after his groundbreaking boxing bout with Floyd Mayweather. While John Kavanagh and Owen Roddy claim their preference for the Irishman's next fight would be Nate Diaz, McGregor himself pointed out a number of prominent figures from the world of MMA and boxing as options for his next outing. "I'm sitting on a loss in my mind, so I'm just seeing what options are there," McGregor told Caroline Pearce at an evening with Conor McGregor at Glasgow's Sec Armadillo venue. The doubliner first took aim at the interim lightweight pairing, Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee, before suggesting that he could also potentially try to fight Paulie Malignaggi in MMA, or have a rematch with Floyd Mayweather in either discipline. "An option, there's an interim belt on the line right now, that's an option," McGregor said. "Of course the Nate Diaz trilogy fight is there. Maybe one of these boxing guys, maybe Malignaggi would come over and do an MMA bout, or Floyd, maybe I could entice Floyd back. We could either do a rematch in boxing, or like he said originally, we'll do an MMA fight next. They are the options that are on the table for me right now." McGregor went into further detail in relation to Ferguson's bout with Lee, suggesting that either of the men could still pull out of the fight. "I'm happy they're fighting. This is what I wanted, because they're all bums at the end of the day, make no mistake about that. I'm just happy they're fighting. I just want to see them compete," declared McGregor. "Too many of them pull out right at the wire, and we're still not at this fight yet, so I'm just going to pray that this one goes ahead. Of course Nate is still there waiting, but he'll be left waiting until we figure something out." He added, "I'm just going to put a few options out there and see what bounces back. It's got to excite me. Let me see what these two fools do this weekend. We'll see what the energy is like." Dana White suggested that McGregor could potentially fight Khabib Nurmagomedov in Russia in the lead-up to the Mayweather fight, and McGregor agrees. He also said he was interested in seeing how Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez fare when they meet at UFC 218. Again, Khabib, that's another option. That's definitely an option. As I said earlier about the other two that are fighting, I'm just happy to see them fighting. There's also that Gaethje guy mispronounced, he's fighting another guy that I fought for the title, Eddie Alvarez. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. He's an undefeated fighter and Eddie could come back. I just want to see them fight. They're talking about me fighting, I'm the one going into other people's domains and fighting. They're sitting on Twitter typing away and complaining. I'm in there trying to do it." On the topic of Nurmagomedov, the lightweight champion claimed that he would need some kind of assurance to fight the Russian given his history of withdrawing from bouts. "Obviously, Khabib in Russia would be a great one. It would be a crazy one. We'll see what happens. I'll need to see him make weight though. There's no way I'm going over there and he's not making weight. I need assurance." Finally, McGregor took aim at Georges St-Pierre. Although he does see the former welterweight champion as a money fight, he doesn't believe he will have his hand raised when he meets Michael Bisping in New York. "It's another money fight, even though he's been retired," he said. "I don't know, I think he's going to get his ass whooped by Bisping. To be honest, I think it's a mistake for him to step in at that weight after so long out."